Definitely, this is a familiar experience to all of you as shown in the picture. Actually, this is the process of taking measurement while saying the dress for a person. Have you experienced such type of measurement in your life? If yes, well and good. Dear students, today we are going through the two topics measurement of length and time. What are the instruments used to measure these two physical quantities? And how time was observed in olden days and in present days. Good morning, dear students. Are you ready to learn science with me? Well said. Let's go. As you know, we have often measured different types of lengths in our life. We may need to measure the length of a table in our room or playground when you are playing with your friends, and length of your pencil, your bag, and so on. We either use a meter scale or a measuring tape for this purpose. You are very much familiar of a small scale that is of 15 centimeter in your pencil box, and measuring tape is also present in our houses. Instrument used for measurement, so meter scale, and this picture can remind you your first class studies when your teacher taught you that appropriate instrument should be used for the um, particular length. And now meter scales are available in different sizes, as you know very well. There are meter scale that are 1 meter long that are present in our arts room. Definitely you have seen that. Half a meter for 50 centimeter long, 0.3 meter for 30 centimeter, that is kept in our supervisor ma'am's room, and 0.15 meter for 15 centimeter long. This is kept by you every time in your pencil box. Measuring tape are much longer in length. They may up to 10 meters long or more than this. Now, let's discuss the procedure how we can take the measurement of a given length appropriately. Though it came to your knowledge during your first or second class that how you can take a correct value of measurement of given line segment or the length of any object or place. Here, what are the precautions that should be taken when a scale is being used for measuring a given length? There are 5 precautions. Precautions means savdhanya. What are the points that should be kept in mind while measuring the length of a given line segment? This time we are not present in the classroom. Otherwise, students one by one come on the blackboard and start telling me that what is the first point that should be kept in mind, and all the 5 points are very well known to you. Just remind what you did when you took the measurement of a line segment. First one is place the, see, AB is the line segment and you are keeping your scale very close to the line segment, or it should be far away from the line segment. No, it should be parallel and very close टू द लेंथ टू बी मेजर्ड. जो लाइन सेगमेंट आपको मेज़र करना है उसके बिल्कुल क्लोज रखें स्केल एंड पैरेलल रखें. And one thing parallel to the length to be measured or should coincide with it. Let's discuss the second one. Keep the scale exactly along the length to be measured. If it is kept even a little tilted, the measurement will be incorrect. Means that, see the picture given there. If you are keeping your scale थोड़ा टेढ़ा रख देंगे लाइन सेगमेंट के तो मेजरमेंट गलत हो जाएगा। ऑलवेज कीप योर स्केल वेरी क्लोज टू द लेंथ टू बी मेजर, जो आपको लाइन सेगमेंट मेजर करना उसके क्लोज रखें एंड पैरेलल रखें, इससे आपका मेजरमेंट करेक्ट होगा। दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द सेकेंड वन। थर्ड वन, the zero mark of the scale. You are very familiar with scale. There is a zero mark. That of the scale should coincide, मतलब एक सीध में होना चाहिए किसकी, with one end of the length to be measured. जो लाइन सेगमेंट की आपको लेंथ लेनी है उसका एक एंड, ए साइड वाला एंड आपने लाइन सेगमेंट देखा और आपकी स्केल का जीरो मार्क कोइंसाइड करना चाहिए, एक सीध में होना चाहिए। दिस इज द फोर्थ वन, कीप द आई वर्टिकली अबव द एंड पॉइंट्स एंड in line with the reading to be taken. If we look at it from sides, the reading will be somewhat different and incorrect. What is the meaning? Meaning is that, see the picture given above. Three eyes are shown to you. You must not see your reading from the right hand side eye or the left hand side eye shown in the picture. You must keep your eye vertically where the length to be taken by you. For example, in this line segment, 10 is the reading, so you must keep your eyes vertically on 10. If you are keeping from the sides, if you are watching it from the right hand side, आपको रीडिंग कम नज़र आएगी, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से देखेंगे ज़्यादा नज़र आएगी। सो योर आईज मस्ट बी वर्टिकल। नाउ द लास्ट प्रिकॉशन, डू नॉट यूज worn out or broken portion of the meter scale for measuring the length. The correct way of using worn out, पहली बात तो टूटा हुआ स्केल यूज़ ना करें। यदि आप करते हैं तो लाइन सेगमेंट का वन एंड जिस भी रीडिंग पे रखा है आपकी टोटल रीडिंग जो आई उसमें से माइनस कर दें तो आपका मेजरमेंट निकल आएगा लेंथ का ऑफ गिवन लाइन सेगमेंट। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द डायरेक्ट वेज ऑफ मेजरिंग द लेंथ of given line segment. Now we are moving towards indirect ways of measuring length. And if a curved string is given to you, how you will measure that, because your scale is not straight. So what you need there, you need a rope. With the help of that rope you can measure the length of the string. Here I am just showing you an activity to measure the chest size of 5 different people. With the help of what? With the help of measuring tape we can do it very easily. But how can we take the measurement of a curved string? Another activity is given in our book. We will tie on the one end of a rope and keep it with the one end, coincide this knot with the one end of the string and reaches, by run this rope parallelly to the string we reaches up to the end of that, and this rope is then put on the scale or the measuring tape to see how much long the given curved string is having its length there. Do you know is given at page number 88 for you. What is there inside? The thickness of an ordinary paper, means the paper present in your books or notebooks, is approximately 1 by 10 mm. Think about how much thinner these papers are present in our books and notebooks. Time is our next topic. We are going to discuss time plays an important role in our life. You are very well known to you, because whether it is a time to go to school or for playground or for music classes. Every time you observe first of all time and then start moving from your home. We use a clock to measure time, dear student. In ancient time, people did not have any such instrument to measure time. They therefore used natural events taking place at regular interval. For example, day and night, seasons in a year, changes in appearance of the moon, and so on, to count time intervals. Even I'm having an experience of putting the fodder to the kettle by seeing the shadow of sun on the wall. On the passage of time, an important event occurred there, dear student. A scientist made an observation of a lulting in a stormy night. The time taken by that lulting was equal in the left hand side and right hand side, and a new device that is called pendulum came into existence. On this basis, the pendulum clocks were come into the market. It is now known fact that pendulum of given length takes a definite time to complete one oscillation. But afterwards, there were the great inventions, and nowadays it reaches up to the stopwatch and digital watches in our life, so that we can calculate or measure our time, as you have definitely observed during the quizzes or the motor car races. Now, a beautiful picture of pendulum clock shown here to you, that is given in our book. Now, I'm just going to remind you again that nowadays we have many clocks and watches that do not have the traditional hour, minute, and second hands. They display time directly in digits. Such clocks are called digital watches, and definitely that in your wrist right now. Now, sometimes we need to measure very short time intervals accurately. For that, we use a special type of watch that is called stopwatch. When quizzes are there among the houses, a duty is given to the student to handle the stopwatch. These stopwatches are used to measure the time accurately. One do you know is with us, dear student. What about this? Do you know? One fact is about our heartbeat, and second is about the Big Ben clock present before the Parliament House of London. The time taken by two successive heartbeat, दो heartbeat के बीच का जो time होता है, that is 0.84 second. It means in a minute our heart beats 72 times. Second is about the Big Ben clock present in the front of Parliament House of London. This Big Ben clock is having a pendulum that is 4 meters long, and it takes 4 seconds to swing back and forth to the complete one oscillation. This is all about today's topic, dear students. Keep scaling new heights of success by making good use of your digital watches. Have a good day, dear students.